This is Xbotics, and I just got a EVGA keyboard and mouse in the mail recently. Just got today, actually. Took my label off, so hopefully everything is good and working condition. It looks like it was boxed up nicely. We'll see about packaging, but they are, let's see if I remember. The keyboard is a Z, I think it's a Z15, and then the mouse is a X17 or something like that, but I'll double check. But yeah, the keyboard is a 4,000 hertz polling rate, and the mouse is an 8,000 rate polling rate. And I have the same exact mouse, or very similar to it, but it is in white, and I want black peripherals, both of them to match. And I want an upgrading keyboard, and hopefully I'll do a test versus my current one, which is a Razer Black Widow Ultimate 2015 or something like that, 2017, maybe 19, Chroma edition. Excuse me, sorry. I just had some food and a little bit of spice to it. Nice. Okay, so packaging wise, had some, see if you can see right here. See, got foam on each side, and then they're kind of, I don't know about the keyboard having a bunch of packaging besides the little bubble wrap, but it looks like it's pretty decent. You know, they're not too fragile, but yep, X17. And I'll test it on here, and then I'll test it versus my Razer keyboard and see. I already know how the keyboard sounds. I already watched videos on it, but I haven't actually experienced it in person. But yeah, I was just curious, and if I didn't want to be disappointed, but comes with some manuals and stuff, quick guides, which is kind of silly. You don't really need to. I guess besides the software, like that just told you like, hey, download this software because you can't access the 8,000 polling rate without it. And you can control your RGB, so nice. I'll compare, what is this little bit right here? This little plastic bit? What is this? Oh, it's got 5 gram weights to it. I did not know that. So you can make it heavier if you want. That is actually pretty cool. Got a nifty little weight container thing. Sweet. Did not know that. So this whole kit, keyboard and mouse, I got for $65, I think. So altogether, I think I paid, it was under $70 for both of them with taxes and shipping. So like super good deal, all brand new. What? Oh, okay. I thought it was like a left-handed mouse, which I'm left-handed, but not for mice. It's just the angle of it. Okay. It's a little bit different design than mine. Mine's not an X17 then. Mine's something else. Maybe X15 or something. Or yeah, I don't know. So yeah, you got precision mode, and then this is just this is for looks, and then backwards, and you know, for like browsers and stuff. Kind of hard to go like that with your thumb. Mouse is pretty sweet. I'll compare that with my other one. Let's check out the keyboard. So I got a bunch of just random and some like present wrap, you know, gift wrap, whatever you call it. Let's throw it on the ground right now. I'll pick it up in a second. That box is exactly the same size as the keyboard. There's like no wiggle room. Ah! Tons of it. Okay, that was on the bottom though. So like, it was probably just a personal seller, you know, that just had a bunch of stuff laying around. Maybe they have a couple things that they sell. I forgot the rating and stuff, but you know, they did a pretty good job with packaging. No complaints. Oh, a nice bend to it. So with my other mouse, it's more fluffy. The cord is more fluffy. It's almost like a fat shoelace, which I like I just like it. I don't know. It's Dang, this feels like it almost has like rollers on it. Maybe it's just the wood or something, but it's like super, not like it, I don't know, it just feels really fast, like barely any effort. But the weight of it, I like the weight of it. I'm probably not gonna add anything, to be honest. But if you did wanna add anything, I would assume you'd just pop something like that. There you go, and you can add all the weights right there, or space them out, this or that. And it is magnetic. Nice. Super nice. 8,000 pulling rate. That's how it sounds. Nice scroll wheel. Nice. One thing I liked about the my G502 is my Infinity scroll wheel. And I use that for editing because it's so much quicker just to zoom in to get it like a frame, you know what I mean? With barely any effort, but I don't know if this one has it. My other EVJ pulling rate, 8,000 pulling rate mouse, that's like, I think an older model that's white. That one doesn't have an infinite scroll wheel, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Just a nice feature and to make it like that. It's, excuse me. I do have my coffee. Where? Oh, it's behind me. So hopefully you guys can see this. Oh, that's all she wrote. Give me more, Scotty. Okay, so so it's a Z15. There was somebody that did a review and they did not like, I think it was a girl, she did not like the branding, the massive plate, just screams out EVGA, but I like it, it's kind of cool. But yeah, it comes with 8 switches. They're probably the WASD maybe, I'll have to double check in here. But just tells you a couple brief things about it. It says 8,000 pulling rate. That's the reason why I got it. I just want to see if it's better than my 1,000 rate. And it's similar quality. It comes with a built-in wrist rest. And if you guys can get this for like the keyboard by itself, maybe under 60 bucks by itself, like maybe I found a diamond, you know what I mean? Like I found a great deal and the other ones aren't as good of a deal because just the seller just wanted to sell it for a discount or something like that. So if it's not consistent, I understand maybe going to a different option, but it looks really sweet. The LEDs are like a little bit differently designed how mine are, and it's just faster. And if it sounds the exact same or very similar, I'll be very happy because I do like, I like clicky. I'm really into like Razer clicky, and I haven't had too many options for keyboards. Just basic crappy ones that don't really count as far as like high-end ones, you know what I mean? Or higher end ones. Maybe not really expensive ones. Okay. Nice box. Oh yeah. Okay, spin that back here. Another quick guide. Don't care. Okay. Oh. I have the display going to sleep after 10 minutes. Okay, so let's just get this out of here. So you got your switch puller and your switches. So there's not really any click to it, but that's probably, oh, that sounds good. And I have it in a bag right here. So, but yeah, it comes with the 8 switches. So this that you can take out the caps and the switches themselves. And so keycap, cap puller and switch puller. But yeah, I'm not probably gonna do that, but you know, it's nice to have the option, especially with a kind of like a budget style keyboard that's super nice. Someday I'll get into like higher end keyboards, but I don't know. Just spending $300-400 on a keyboard is kind of silly in my opinion, just because I'd rather spend that money on other things. Like that's a 24 terabyte hard drive, you know what I mean? And I can back up all my videos and like my games that aren't needing SSDs really, which are tons. I have hundreds and hundreds of games. You know what I mean? So, or like that's a new CPU. And a keyboard is nice and you get to touch it all the time, but I'd rather have my PC faster versus, you know, maybe a little bit higher end that's barely better. I don't know. That's just my take on it. Okay, a little piece sticking to me. Okay, I'm just gonna pop this. Probably having it on the keys isn't the greatest idea, but there we go. I just have more room here. That's why I was doing it in my kitchen versus my bedroom. Or yeah, I mean, it's technically a bedroom, but I use it as a gaming room. So the weight of it, it's got some weight to it. Flex, a little tiny bit of flex. Tiny bit. I'm like feeling stuff like the bottom part and the top part kind of pop together, kind of move a little bit. Not a big deal. You're not going to be doing that. So my Razer, I have dedicated switches right here. I think 7 of them. So I do use them, but I can always program something that I don't use. Like I don't even know if this can be programmed. If it doesn't, then it's not a big deal. But it is nice to like boot up VMs or like emulators or certain things. But I barely use them. And sometimes I've accidentally pressed it when gaming, and I was playing a game and I was in a match, and all of a sudden it goes to desktop and then opens the application. I'm like, nah! And you can disable that, but I just never do that. But yeah, let's see how it sounds before me just keep on blabbering, you know? Spacebar. Sounds very similar to my Razer. And the font is gorgeous. I love the font. So I definitely have to get used to typing on this keyboard. I spell it, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it sounds pretty good. And I guess you can control the RGB just like with that, without software if you don't want to. And it's got play. They're actually like kind of buttons. They actually sound pretty good. But yeah, pause, skip, mute. So that's really quick, easy mute button, and then the volume button right there too, which is pretty sweet. I've needed to do that before, where I was in a call and I'm like, oh crap, and then I had to do that, and you know, just gradually do that because it was dark and I didn't know where the button was, or just whatever. You can mute it with 2 buttons, or just go like that, or pause, or whatever. Or just mute right there. But yeah, I think this is stainless steel. It looks like it's brushed steel, which it does feel like it, which my Razer is just plastic. This bottom piece is definitely plastic, but I think this is metal. But yeah, it looks pretty sweet, and it sounds good. And the wrist rest is, I felt it, guys, already. I just kind of threw it alongside because I was doing other things. It does not feel good, to be honest. I like a squishy one. This is not squishy at all. It's like an armrest to in a car or something like that, you know, on a door. It's hard. There's no give to it. But if you're, it's magnetic too. Okay. Yeah. So if you, it's cooler in here too because the weather's getting colder, which I love. I love this weather. It's my favorite. But yeah, if you're okay with a little bit of harder net, you don't want such a cushion on your wrist. Like this might get uncomfortable, but it's better than nothing, type of thing. And it's a nice addition. I'd rather have them have this than nothing, unless it costs like $10 extra. I'd rather them save $10 to make this a little cheaper. But it's decent, you know. It looks premium. So yeah, I'm gonna hook it up to my main computer and the mouse, and just the overall look of it, and like. It's just an amazing package for $70, less than $70. Heck yeah, I'm excited. This is sick. Okay. So yeah, see what I mean about the fluffiness of it? You guys can't feel it, but look, it's way thicker and it's fluffy versus probably what this actually looks like. And then they added this other layer. It just feels cool. I like it. Okay, so I'm just gonna attach the keyboard and mouse. And then I'll probably just, wherever these are at, you know, the Razer one and then the EVGA mouse, I'll probably just, you know, plug these in to those exact spots. Okay. Oh, I plugged it in and it's not lighting up. There it is. So I don't know if these might be USB 2. They might be USB 3, I'm not sure. Okay, hopefully they work in the right pulling rate and everything. Okay. Nice, so try not to bump this stand that I got going on. So this is what I was used to right here, see? It's way thicker and way squishier, and it feels pretty good, and it's pretty straight instead of like a bend like that. It's pretty, it feels good. My arms don't really get, you know, my wrists don't really get tired too much. A little bit sometimes with the mouse, but yeah, this is a lot. So the difference is... Okay, so let's just use, I'm gonna use both of them, but okay. Ah, Goku fell. Okay, it's fine. Ooh, it does sound different. It's like this is harder to push down a little bit, just a little bit. It takes a little bit more force. So it feels like, and it just sounds a little bit different. This is more like a higher pitch, and this is more like a, I don't know. It's very similar. I like it. I don't mind it. To be honest, I kind of like the sound of this, the Razer, just a little bit better. It's almost like the sound lasts longer, it feels like, than this. This is like a quicker sounding. I don't know. They're both cool. Okay, so let's change the lighting on it. Oh, function. Cool. G, what is it doing? Okay, so let's go RGB. And this Razer has a software and stuff, and it has all the same modes in the software, and this probably does in the software too, but I can just access it real quick and easy like with this. That's pretty cool, but I probably wouldn't do that mode. Let's see. Not that mode. Oh. Pretty cool. Oh, it's like a twinkle probably effect. Yeah, I'll probably definitely go in software and tune the colors to be like similar like this. I like the different layout that I have going on. Let's just do a standard color red right now, I guess. There's volume, super fast and precise too. Nice. And then mute. Nice. Cool. Okay, and then the mouse. Let's do the show you guys what the mouse looks like. Still recording, right? Recording. Okay, so the mouse is definitely different. You don't got the side grills right there for lighting. You have it in the front only, pretty much. You can only see it in the front, which I like to see it on the side. That's kind of a bummer. The EVGA logo is kind of slanted, right? Or is it just me? It looks it's slanted. Yeah, it's slanted. Kind of cool. So yeah, you get one button right there versus two buttons right there. What's this button do? Oh, that's for, I don't even know what this does. Not sure. It's probably, like one of them is the exact same, the D. So it's probably DPI. And then I got a dedicated mode for like precision, I'm pretty sure, in the back button. So it's a bit similar, but yeah, this is the X12 and then this is the X17. But they're both 8,000 pulling rate. So let's just see how this feels. Just gonna chill that right there. Feels good. I don't think it's 8,000 pulling rate though. At least the DPI is different, but the pulling rate's probably not 8,000. It's nice though. Okay, so EVGA Unleashed RGB. This will probably work with this keyboard too, I'm guessing, hopefully. Your X17 firmware needs to be updated, okay? I don't know if you guys can see the monitor now. Nope, you cannot. Okay, let's just unplug them. Well, I kind of want to have this keyboard plugged in, or because I want to see the difference between 1000 and 4000 polling rate, because the mouse is going to be the same, but this is going to be different. It's stuck. Okay. Okay, let me just put this on my receiver over there, get that out of the way a little bit. Okay, finished update. Close, launch again. Let's get this out of here. Yeah, the other cable doesn't want to clump up as much, you know? Just the fluffiness of it. I don't know why people would want to, like, why they change it, you know, if they got people saying that it's not as cool or whatever. This is saying it's 8,000, but maybe that's for the other one, because I got two mice. X12, 8,000. X17. Okay, it is 8,000. Okay, so that's 8,000 polling rate. Sweet. And then the keyboard. Okay. Up. Sorry. Oh, are you kidding me? I have to do the same thing with this too. Couldn't do both of them at the same time. Where? I was trying to get Windows 11 on my PC, and I was messing around with different settings, BIOSes and stuff like that. Well, the same BIOS, but different settings in the BIOS. And okay, it's done. And I can't. I'm gonna try one more thing, but pretty much, I don't want my clocks to always be max. I want them to drop, and even if it's not bad for it, and it'll be fine and it'll last long. I want to lower the clocks sometimes, like on idle and stuff, when it's not doing anything. You know what I mean? And I got to lower the clocks. It can go to 1.88 or 1.35, and it can go all the way up to 4.68 on all cores. I'm going to try one more thing to boost it up a little bit more, because it can go to 4.97 gigahertz on all cores, and that's another slight, you know, improvement for free. You know, I want to do that. So okay, so Z15, I have them both upgraded firmware wise. It says 1,000 rate, polling rate. Let's do 4,000. Increase your polling rate above 1,000 may lead to compatibility issues in some games. Yes, I know. Apply. Okay, so theoretically, there should be a difference now. 8,000 and 4,000. I don't know why they didn't make an 8,000 rate polling, 8,000 hertz polling rate keyboard. I couldn't really find one. Okay, so 4,000, yes. Okay, Windows and testing. Okay, let's go to RGB. So, I'm gonna go to lighting effect. Aha, okay. So let's do spiral rainbow, breathing, pulse, static on. I like static on, but I want, if I try to copy these colors right here, then I'll go to like, I want multiple colors. I want them to be tons of different colors, custom. I can't just click on them, like, I want to just highlight them type of thing. Layers. It'd be kind of cool to have multiple layers like that. Key assignments, lighting, presets. I guess I'll deal with this later, guys. You guys don't need to like stay here the whole time. And ooh, that's cool. And tune the green. Sick. Looks good. I think it might be brighter than that one. It's very similar. Okay, I'll deal with the lighting after. But let's see about what would be a good test? I guess playing a game, right? Like maybe a typing would be a good test, but let me just do a game here. to have quick reflexes on it. So I have Vanguard. Super Hexagon maybe. Got to be fast with that. This pulling rate needs to be a little higher. It's better. So yeah, one of them, not pulling rate, the DPI. Super Hexagon. Hello? Why aren't you? Oh, do I have it paused? No, I don't have it paused. Or muted. Okay. Probably when I plugged it in, it thinks it might be an audio source. If there's any, like, I don't know if there's any audio ports or anything on it. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's see. I use a controller usually in this game. So yeah, this probably isn't going to be a good test. Not even really trying. I'm just trying to get like what's faster type of thing. This isn't going to be a good test. I don't know how to make a good test for this. This is what I feel right now. I'm just kidding. I might have been going faster with this one, like actually more effort versus that one, because I was trying to do it the same, but I might have been going faster with this one, but this one might have also been allowing me to go faster just because how the keys are. Like I don't have like a robot to just can go the same exact speed and then see which one is faster in the pulling rate. Like I don't know a good test for that, but I'm gonna be using it for a while, and maybe I'll comment below in this video later in a couple days, maybe a week or something like that, and see if okay, yeah, there's a difference, or nah, I can't really tell, but it's technically faster. But I like that they match. They're from the same brand. They look sick, feels different. I kind of like the sound of the Razer, to be honest, just a little bit, but I might get used to it, and the sound's very similar. I don't know. These do kind of feel like they just snap up a little bit better. I don't know. It's almost like I don't know if there's a different spring or something or what, but they just feel a little bit faster. But yeah, that'll be my little review and unboxing and everything like that. So hope you guys are doing well. Peace out.